As a performer, your presence on the stage was central to the Serato. Can you tell us about your role that evening?
Of course, my role was to embody the destruction of the old and the birth of the new. My movements were wild, mechanic, beautiful, and grotesque. I shouted verses that celebrated speed, industry, and violence against the past. Every gesture, every word was calculated to disturb and awaken.
Your music clearly evoked a strong reaction. How did you feel when the audience began shouting and throwing objects?
Honestly, I expected it. No great change comes from without resistance. The screams and the rotten vegetables, they proved that my music had struck a nerve.
You were in the audience that evening. Can you describe what it was like to witness the performance?
It was unlike anything I've ever seen or heard. The music was an assault, screeching, clanging, utterly unbearable. And the performers, wild, screaming, moving like madmen. It wasn't art, as I know it. It felt like they were tearing apart everything we hold dear. The tension in the hall was palpable. People were shouting, covering their ears, on the verge of exploding.
Do you think your work succeeded in communicating the ideas of futurism?
Yes, without a doubt. The dissonance, the industrial sounds symbolize a break from the past, a celebration of the modern world. Those who booed, they clung to traditions already dead. But I know there were others in the hall who understood. For them, my music was a glimpse of what is to come.
What led the audience to start throwing vegetables? What was the breaking point?
The breaking point? I suppose it was when the performers began mocking us, directly shouting insults at tradition, at our way of life. The crowd couldn't take it anymore. First came the shouting, then the vegetables. The stench of rotten tomatoes filled the air. And then, some rushed to the stage, and all hell broke loose. It was chaos. I've never seen anything like it.
The audience's reaction must have been intense. What was going through your mind as the tension escalated?
I felt alive. The anger, the disgust. It was proof that we were succeeding. Art should not soothe, it should unsettle, provoke thought. When the first tomato hit the stage, I laughed. It was validation. But when the riot began, well, I confess there was a moment of fear. Still, I stood my ground. The future is worth fighting for.
Why do you think the crowd reacted so violently?
Fear, pure fear. They are terrified of losing the comfort of tradition, of confronting a world that is changing rapidly. We futurists hold up a mirror to their mediocrity, their nostalgia, and they hate us for it. But their anger is the first step towards their awakening. They may not admit it, but deep down, they know we are right.
Looking back, how do you feel about the event? Do you think the futurists have a point?
I'm not sure. In the moment, I was furious. It felt like they were attacking everything I love about art and culture. But now, I can't stop thinking about it. Maybe they're right. Maybe art does need to change. To reflect the modern world. I still don't like them, but perhaps they planted a seed of doubt in my mind.